Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Three tips here. And in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to re-purify the gold that we recovered from the jeweler's floor mat, plus this scrap stuff that he'd given me. And let's get it up here on the scale. We're just going to call all this 10K stuff, even though it's a little bit of a mixture of 10K and 14K at 23.4 grams. And then we're going to add this 24K gold in here. And that's that little bead and the button that we refined. We've got 11.8 grams. Looks like I need 50.2 grams of sterling silver. If you look over here at our scale, zero this thing out. Here's our little button that we recovered from the jeweler's floor mat that was mostly silver. Let's throw that in there. That gets us up to 29.7. And I've got a couple of sterling silver spoons here. That gets us to 53.5. That should do it. We're going to go out and then quart this gold to refine it. Here's our jeweler's scrap. You see how dirty it is. Jeweler's scrap is always dirty, I found. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up on some heat now. I'm going to start pulling the silver and base metals out of that with some nitric acid from a previous refining. I'm going to add this right on in. Adding extra silver enables the nitric acid to penetrate to the core of each piece of encorded gold that's in the beaker there, but it will not dissolve the gold, only the base metals and silver. What's happening here is the nitric acid is pulling out the silver and the base metals from the encorded gold. That blue solution in the beaker is a solution of copper and silver nitrate. All the silver that I added is being poured off into this larger 2-liter beaker. And what I'll do is I'll recover the silver from that large beaker out of that blue liquid by cementing the silver out on clean copper. And then I melt it into shot, and I run that shot through my electrolytic silver cell and make pure silver crystal out of the recovered silver. I think with such a small quantity of gold, this is very close to being done. This is our second nitric acid boil. Add some fresh nitric acid to this. Water. And now some nitric acid. I'm just going to let this soak for a few hours. It's dilute nitric acid. Just when this gets going good, I just got a call. I've got some business I'm going to have to go tend to. So we're going to shut this off and pick it up a little bit later. I'm back to my chores. I'm going to start this back up and go ahead and continue to boil the encorded gold. I just poured off that last nitric boil into this container. And then I added some fresh distilled water and fresh nitric acid. I'm going to do one final nitric acid boil. all in. I'm going to go ahead and add some hydrochloric acid to this gold. Hydrochloric acid. Shot of sulfuric acid. Take care of any lead that may be present. Now what we'll do is cover this up, and I'm going to add a few shots of nitric acid to form aqua regia in here. We're going to start dissolving the gold. In this clip, you can see I've got a small piece of undissolved gold in the beaker. So I added some hydrochloric acid, I added some nitric acid, and I stuck a glass rod in there, tried to break the little piece of gold apart so that it would dissolve quickly, and then try to get it poured through this filter while I've got it all set up. Precipitating the gold out now with some sodium metabisulfite. Here we go. this settled out fairly quickly. Now we're going to pour off this waste solution into this waste container. I've got some hot tap water. I'm going to rinse the gold off over and over with this hot tap water. Now what I'll do is add some hydrochloric acid. And we're going to put this up on our burner over here and let this boil in hydrochloric acid. I've had this boiling in hydrochloric acid for about 10 minutes or so. You can see the gold has changed color. It's lightened up. The solution has turned a yellow color. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to empty that out into my waste container over here. And then we're going to rinse it over and over with some hot water. Here's our little bar of pure gold. Came out looking pretty good. There's some crud, a little bit of crud on the top of the bar there. That's probably from the dirty melt dish. That's okay. It's a pretty good looking bar. Let's see what we are expecting here. We are expecting 21.5 grams. And let's see what our actual yield is going to be here. 21.5. We got 27.9. That probably came from that silver button that I had. It probably had a little bit of gold in it. The silver button that I melted in the first video of the series. All right, this will conclude the 3-part Jeweler's Floor Mat series of videos. And we got a nice pure gold bar, 27.9 grams out of his scrap. This will conclude the video. Thank you for watching.